Hey guys, what's going on? It's Nick here. Alright, so today we will be talking about my order that I got from Knife Center. Knife Center is a company, an internet-based company. You can see my order form there. It says the Knife Center. I don't know if you can see that or not. So I basically just surfed the web, kind of actually used Google and just looked around for different knives, and I kept getting the set called the Knife Center. So I figured if they have all this stuff, why don't I check them out? So I looked at everything. They have pretty much every brand you would want. All the way if they have high-end, they have the SOG knives, they have all the buck, they have like every buck knife, they have the case camp knives, they have all the Swiss Army stuff, they have camping survival gear, kitchen knives, pepper spray, everything. If you want it and it's something with self-defense, cutlery, camping, survival, whatnot, they have it. They even have other stuff I really look into, a lot of flashlights as well. So I went and I checked everything out and found some stuff I wanted to buy. So I had, I saved up some money and decided I was going to splurge and buy a couple new items. So what I bought here today is I bought a Buck Special 1/19 6-inch hunting knife. I bought a Gerber diamond sharpener with a coarse and fine sharpening, two sharpening honers. I bought an Opinel number 9 French wood handle knife with a carbon blade, and I bought replacement parts for my trusty MacGyver special Swiss Army knife. I bought a toothpick and I bought new tweezers. They were missing, and I figured they were cheap enough on the site, and they actually sold them, so I would purchase them. Anyway, this is not a review or anything. It's just to show you what I got. It's more a review on the site. The site itself is laid out really nice. You go through categories. You can go right to the brand. You can look through all of the same categories. Say if you're looking for a liner lock knife, they'll show all liner locks. Flashlights, all that stuff. So the site's set up well. They ship fast. Everybody seems to like them. I like the site, so I'm probably the prices seem just pretty about right. There were a couple knives I was looking at that were a little higher, such as a couple of the N-Trek knives on another site were cheaper on another site than this site, but it's not horrible. The prices are still pretty nice. The prices on these knives, however, were right where they're supposed to be. I purchased the Buck 119 for $50, and the Opinel for, I believe, $13, and to me, great values. So we'll start off with the Opinel. The Opinel wood handle knife, made in France. Everybody seems to like them. Price seemed right, so I purchased one. Now this doesn't have a thumb slot. It still has the fingernail groove. It's a carbon blade. Feels pretty razor sharp. I did a paper cut test, cut nice clean slices. Really good size knife actually. Fits really nicely in my hand. Really well constructed handle. I'm pushing on that. There's no give. The wood's not bending. It's not breaking. It's really nice. It has a locking mechanism. When it's closed, you just switch the locking mechanism over, and you can see that stops the blade, so that can't open. Then all you do is you switch the mechanism to the middle, where the slot is, and you can open the knife. And then you switch the mechanism over again, and it locks the knife in place. Really nice mechanism, like the wood handle. Looks like a good little companion to throw in your pocket as an everyday carry. That's probably what I'm going to do. Definitely going to be using this knife. Maybe even pick another one up for display, because these look like something that 20 years down the road, if they're not being produced anymore, which hopefully they will be. If not, they'll be a really nice knife to collect. Really cool design in the end, where they cut it, and I expect good things from this knife. I like it already. For $13, we'll see what I get out of it, and hopefully, we'll get a full review on that later after some use. Talk about this a little bit. This is just a diamond sharpener. Has a coarse and a fine side. So you just, essentially just run your blade through there a couple times. There are better sharpeners. There are worse sharpeners. This one seems to do a really good job. I sharpened up a few of my cheapo Gerbers, and they seem to work good. So we'll see how this is going to work. Eventually, wouldn't mind picking up one of the Spyderco Sharp makers. I hear good things about those as well. So we'll be doing a review on this later on too. Looks good so far. Then I'm just going to talk about the little replacements. I was thoroughly surprised to actually see that they sell these. I didn't know that they sold the replacements. I bought a replacement toothpick and a replacement set of tweezers, if I can get them out. Sometimes tweezers are hard to get out. The cool thing was that they had all the replacement parts. They had the replacement springs for the scissors. They had the replacement springs for, I'm sorry, not replacement springs. They had the replacement jeweler screwdriver, which I was going to purchase, but they were didn't have any in stock, which is okay because you know, I'm hopefully going to be buying from there some more, so I can always pick it up later on. I can get this thing out. You know, and it seems like, you know, it's a good selection and a good price. I paid about 95 cents for each of these. Unfortunately, I can't really grab that. I don't have any fingernails. I can't get that out of there right now because my plastic did chip in the inside, so it goes further in. Anyway, I just wanted to pick them up to complete the knife. It's one of my favorite little camping knives. Razor sharp. I cleaned it up. This was actually my brother's from when he was a kid. So, works out nicely. I'm glad they had those. I'm not going to do a review on those, just, you know, that's another great thing that the site offers. They offer the replacement parts, so that's invaluable to have. Now we're going to get to my favorite thing that I purchased. I, for a long time, wanted to buy a buck knife, as well as wanted to buy a fixed blade. So I got the knife. Here, I've already looked at it. It has a warranty on it, which says forever, so I'm assuming it's one of those, just break it, if it gets broken, or something bad happens to it, or if something goes wrong, just call them up, and they'll help you out, I'm assuming. Here, I hear Buck has one of the best warranties, one of the best customer service bases out of all the knives. Made in the USA, obviously, since 1902. Alright, so this is the 119 Special. The cool thing about this knife that I'm very, very impressed with, and this is more for the site than actually the knife. Originally, I believe, everywhere else I looked for the knife, it always had the nylon sheath. They actually sent me a leather sheath. And I thought it had the nylon sheath, but it didn't say which one it had. So I assumed for the price it had the nylon. It actually has the leather sheath, and it's very, very nice, very thick leather, very hardy feeling. I like the snap idea up here. It keeps the knife very secure. So I'm really, really impressed with that. I'm really liking it so far, just from initial impressions. We'll draw the knife out here for you. That is the knife. It's a 6-inch clip point blade. Comes down with the tang. The tang is not sharpened. However, it does kind of come up to a point in the middle. So I assume if you wanted to, you could sharpen that up. I'm not going to. I'm not going to use this for hunting. This is more for display and just general purpose, you know, review that I purchased this knife. And just so I could say I have a nice buck. Fixed blade, because originally the fixed blade I wanted to get was the Kalanga Pro fixed blade. A little on my price range right now, but this one for right now will do me good. Love the handle design. Very thick feeling handle, very comfortable. Feel very safe holding this knife with the hand guard. And I'm sorry, I forget what the back part's called. Off the top of my head, I've heard it about 6 times in the past week. The bolo, that's what it is. And I really, I'm sorry, not bolo. I can't remember, honestly. So, you know, I like the knife. Looks really nice. It says made in the USA. It's very, very sharp. I like the blood grooves, too. So, expecting good things from this knife. We'll have a better review on it in about a week or so, I would hope. And, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm very impressed with the site. If you want to go check it out, it is www.thenifecenter.com, I believe. I'll post a link to it on the video. Really great place. I'm really satisfied with their service. So check them out. You know, give them some business. They're a really great place to shop. So until next time, guys, I will see you later.